Kellen, when we're at the pool, it's about 3 minutes. Look, we made it moves. Thanks, Kellen.
All right, ready? Let's get some good stretching going since we're all a little bit sore.
Yes.
Oh. So we'll hit everything. Neck, hips, shoulders, back, arms, all the goodies. Let's start in mountain. Palms forward. Big breath in. Try to slow everything down. In through the nose deeply, and out through the mouth. Let the ear fall over to one shoulder. Bring the chin forward. And the ear to the other side. Bring that chin back front. Let the head look up toward the ceiling. Taking deep, full breath. Bring that head back to center. On the inhale, let the shoulders lift toward the ears. Exhale, roll them back and drop them down the spine. 2 more at your own pace. Inhaling. And dropping down. And 1 more in. And dropping down. Let that chin and head look up toward the ceiling. Let's place the thumbs in the lower back and just press those hips forward. Just waking up that lower back. And bring yourself back to center. Allow your body to tilt, looking up to the ceiling. Coming back to center, tilt to the opposite side. Just waking everything up, all those owies. Coming back to center, tilt back. Use your thumbs to press. And then tilt forward gently just to a flat back. And we're going to circle around. So circle those hips around, all the way back and around. Stopping the flat back. And we'll do the same on the other side. All the way around, flat back. Bring it up to center. Release those hands deep. Inhale, arms come to the top. Reach. Gentle tilt to one side. Back to center. Tilt to the other side. Back to center, tilt to the back of the room. Let your body float forward just to the tops of your knees. So we're curving that spine. Dip the chin. You should feel a pretty deep stretch through the spine. Let your knees soften. Just let your body hang. Then we'll gently unroll that, opening the shoulders up again, looking forward. You can put your thumbs in your hips if you'd like to open up more. Big inhale at the top. Arms reach, tilt over, dropping an arm this time, twisting that chest, looking all the way up. And bring those hands together. We'll do that to the other side. Go as deep as you can. Big reach, big stretch. Arms lift, tilt back. Exhale, let the hands float right above the knees, curving the spine, chin to the chest, soften those knees. So we have a good curve. Suck the belly into the lower back. And then gently roll that up. Rolling the shoulders back. Dropping them down, inhaling. Exhale to a twist, looking over that arm and shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale the arms to the front of the room, pressing forward. Bring those palms to heart center. Pressing them together. Staying here for a few breaths. If you need a calming down, a lowering of the heart rate and blood pressure. If you need more energy for the day, open the palms to mountain to receive that energy. Find the position that you need for today. Find 2 to 3 breaths here. Softening the face as you breathe. And our thought or verse to dwell on today comes from Proverbs. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. So So we're thinking about health and nourishment for our bodies today. Wherever your palms are, bring them to heart center. On your inhale, bring the fingertips to touch the chin. Exhale, press away. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring those palms together, reach. Inhale, palms to heart center. Hold the inhale. Exhale, push away. Inhale, open. Exhale, together. Inhale, palms to heart center. Do one more series on your own breath. So think about your breath, your time. When you complete the series, just stay at heart center. One more breath in and out. And then take that one hand, slide it up, reach it down the body. Bring those palms back to center. Sliding down again, other side. Both hands come together to the center. Forward fold all the way down. So you may need a block, may need a chair, or you may want to go all the way to the floor. We want to wake up those hamstrings, lower back. Just hang out here. Trying to lift the tailbone, pulling the belly in. Just walk our hands over to one side of the body, right over to the ankle. Giving it a twist, and then slide up that leg all the way up, bringing those arms up to the ceiling, down to the hip, and slide down, all the way down, keeping that twist going on. Bringing the body right back to center, lifting your right heel, putting all the weight in that left side, letting the head hang heavy. Let's swap sides on that. Drop those heels, lift the toes so all the weight is in the heels. And then we gently slide up the body, rolling the shoulders back again, reaching up one more time. This time climb that rope so we get in the whole entire body, all the torso, reaching, exhaling down. Let one ear fall to one shoulder, press it down. Head rolls forward, the other ear to the other shoulder, big press. Then come to the front of your mat, standing nice and tall. Let's place one hand right on the tummy and the other on the lower back and just stabilize ourselves. So we want to pull the tummy in and lower that tailbone. And then the body comes here. We're going to do a little balance work with some warrior poses for stretching. Planting the right foot first. If you need to hold on to a wall, find you a wall to hold on to. We'll start low, toe by the ankle. Finding your balance. If that's comfortable, you can go a little higher. We're just going to open and close this hip. Finding our balance, mostly focusing on standing tall and even. Then bring this knee forward, lifting it away, holding a wall if you need to, or a chair. Extend. And another extension, holding this leg out. Cross that leg over. Now, if you have trouble standing this close, if you move that back foot away, it's a little bit easier. Holding the feet together, inhaling, shifting our hips left and our body right. Oh, big stretch right here. Body comes center, let yourself float forward, placing the weight in the heels. Lift your toes. Use your block if you need it for stability. As you exhale, you're pressing the chest closer and closer into the legs. We're going to gently bring this up. Keep the feet crossed. Try to work on that balance a little bit, bringing it up with no wobbles. Then we'll bring that left foot up and step it back to warrior one. So get a good warrior one here. Just press hips forward, tilting the head up slightly. Coming into warrior two. Get a good bend. On the inhale, bring the shoulders up, extend the front leg. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, lower. Bend that front leg, cross it over so you have a bend and a cross or a broken arrow. Holding nice and strong. Take the front fingertips and reach them across. And we'll reverse this all the way reverse. The front leg can be bent or straight, wherever you feel the best stretch. So just keep reaching across. We're going to bring this back to warrior two. Allow the back arm to meet the front. So we're going to get a couple of twists here. So open back, close. These are inhales and exhales. As you move with your breath. One more, we'll hold this forward. Bring those palms back up. Working on the balance. The back leg is going to meet the front leg. Circle the arms, bring the back leg to the front. Inhale and fold. Nice job. Releasing here. Gently come to standing, placing the thumbs in the lower back to press forward and open up. Come to center. We'll now plant that left foot. So find your left foot planted. Turning or placing the toe right by the ankle. Find your balance. Hold a wall, a chair, arms to the side. Bringing the leg to your comfort zone, opening and closing. Finding that focal point where the eyes are not moving. Everything's back to center. Extend when you're ready. Another tip, think about the foot that you're balancing on. Are your toes gripping the mat? If so, soften those toes. You should be on the balls of the feet on all four corners and not the toes. One more. Cross it over. Inhale up. Put the weight in the heels. Go ahead and lift those toes. And exhale down. Lots of press here. As you exhale, that chest floats deeper into the leg. Release the body. We'll gently bring this up, keeping those legs crossed to make sure we can balance on our stand. Hips to the right, body to the left. Coming back to center, lift that right leg. Finding balance again, step back to warrior one. Dip that front leg, hips are forward. Open into warrior two. Tuck the tummy, drop the tailbone, inhale, arms up. Exhale, drop. Again, inhale. Exhale. Let the body cross over, broken arrow. If you'd like to make this more of a balance or core challenge, you take the bottom arm and extend it out. And then reverse that. Leg in front is bent or straight. Back hand slide down the knee. Big stretch. Bring this back to warrior two. Allowing the back arm to meet the front. So we close and open. Sometimes we do this lying down on the floor as well. This really helps to get in our hips and shoulders when we're standing. One more time, holding forward. Back up to warrior one. Bring the back foot to meet the front. All the way forward, tilt, and fold, release. Hold this fold. Find your breath here. Wiggle the feet, wiggle the hips, wiggle the head, whatever you need for comfort. And when you're ready, we're gonna have two options. We can step back to downward dog, or we can step to hands and knees, wherever you're comfortable. Press the hips to the ceiling, drop the head in between the elbows. Let's walk our dog out, so heel to toe. And then press both heels to the floor. You may come into plank or hands and knees. Holding. Lower yourself down to the floor, so chaturangas. You may choose to come up into Sphinx or all the way up to Cobra. If you're all the way up, you let those hips fall, lift that chest, big stretch. And then gently push to child's pose. pulling the hips and heels together. Stretch the fingertips away, drop the forehead. Let's shift our hips to the left and walk our hands over to the right. You should feel this in the side, maybe in the glutes if you've done hamstring work this week. Hips to the opposite side, hands to the other. Remember to breathe continuously. Also use your block to prop your arms if you need it. Bring those hands right back to center one more time. See if we can go a little deeper in child's pose, relaxing the forehead. Bring ourselves up to hands and knees, making a cat-cow. So rolling the belly up and then dropping down into that wonderful cow. You may keep it traditional or you may choose to rock. So as you roll up, you rock back to the heels. Then you slide forward into the cow position. Totally up to you. Do maybe 2 rounds of those, cats and cow. This is probably one of the best exercises you can do if you're having back trouble or pain. Just lubricates the spine. So when we're finished, we're going to come back to center. Placing the right hand center, opening that left. So we open the chest nice and big. Take that top arm and thread it under. Laying on that shoulder. Remember, shoulder only, not the neck. Press those hips over. Give yourself a really big push. Oh. And then we'll take this arm and extend it out to the side. All the way out. Press that shoulder forward. Extend this arm out in front of you, big stretch. We did some tricep work yesterday. This should feel good. Slide everything up. We'll plant the left hand and open the right. All the way up and thread. Extend through that shoulder. Push that body over. Big press. We'll take this arm out to the side, give ourselves a big stretch through the chest. Extend that arm to the front. Let it stretch all the way through. Let the other arm meet. Lift the hips in puppy dog so we're all the way stretched. Then we'll slide ourselves through into cobra or sphinx one more time. Give it a lift. Big push here. Release through that back. Give yourself time. If you want to curl the toes to get a deeper stretch, you can. Or maybe you want to rock to one side. Find what's best for you. Deep breath. Lift a little higher through the head and neck. Deep, deep breath. Push back to child's pose. Finding 2 full breaths. And after those 2 full breaths, bring yourself to seated. Just an easy seat. It doesn't matter which leg is in front for now. Just come into easy seat. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. Place the fingers right behind our hips and just try to really open this chest. Look up to the ceiling, opening those shoulders back. And then we'll take a big breath. Keep looking up. Inhale. Exhale, let the hands touch the tops of the knees and curve that spine again. So we're almost again in a cat. Rotate around body. Big rotation. All the way through. When you come to the back, give it a pull and then other side. Deep breath in and out. Pulling back. Big curve in that spine. Sitting up nice and tall. Look up to the ceiling as arms reach. And exhale, twist, looking over, pulling through. Inhale up, exhale, give it a twist. And let's come right back to the front. Bring our arms center. Let's hold on to the right wrist with the left hand and then bend that arm. Just pull it across. Some people ask for shoulder and upper body stretches, so here we go. Now we'll take this front arm and let it bend. Pull it back with the opposite arm so you get a good tricep stretch. You can stay here. If you want a deeper one, we take it over the head and pull through the back of that arm.
Mm.
Yeah. Feeling
Oh, yeah.
those?
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Big breath here. Release those arms to the side. Exhale. Bring them back up. We'll swap. So holding on to the wrist. Then first bring it across straight.